Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the biggest noise I've heard in reaction to my name. That was really beautiful. Thank you. You're beautiful. I can see you.
Great. We're just going to start with a couple of very general questions for you, and then I'd like to open it up for Q&A for our audience. So there'll be a mic on each stage. We'll have you guys come forward and ask Manu some questions, okay? All right, so, well, first of all, welcome to Salt Lake City. Welcome to Salt Lake City's first Comic-Con.
Yeah, you know, it's, congratulations, Salt Lake. I mean, honestly. You know, I was at Philadelphia Comic-Con, and this very tall, sort of, you know, really sharp-eyed looking guy walked up to me, and he said, Manu, I've been watching you, and you interact really well with the people. And I'm from Salt Lake City, and we're going to have our first Comic-Con, and I, you know, I've been looking at other performers here and whatnot, and what we're looking for is we're looking for people who can connect to other people. So I'd like to invite you to come and do Salt Lake City Comic-Con. Now this guy's name was Dan Farr. Yeah, exactly. He deserves that big hoot, that big applause, everything. That guy has single-handedly turned this venue and the heart of your city into a real magnet for people energy. Yeah. You know, everything that I do, it relies upon people energy to exist. You know, Spartacus, you know, that was... Arrow has become a... I mean, Arrow right now is like the #2 show in China. Seriously, but you know, like they're now talking about us going over to China to do Comic-Cons. And can you imagine? I mean, I don't know, you get to Beijing and there'd be an auditorium, probably they'd need 10 times this size, you know, just because of the population. But it's people energy, you know, and I love being in this industry for that. So, for this little bridge we're forming here, thank you. Ask me anything you want. I'm here for you.
Okay, well, I've got one question, and then we'll open it. And I just think I need to address the elephant in the room. But at some point during this panel, will you be taking your shirt off?
Got that out of the way, and I said I was here for you, so I had to do that. Yeah, now that's out of the way. Look, I'm a Maori, you know. When they asked me to do Spartacus, I knew there was going to be a whole bunch of stuff that was going to be about flesh, okay? It was in our contract. And you know, as a society, as a people, we've become fickle in many ways about many things. And you know, until you sort of explore and go through some of these scenarios and realize our history and stuff like that, you know, body is kind of like such a huge misnomer of interpretation, you know. And I like to think sometimes that it's just who I am. So that's why I did that for you. That's no, I'm not Magic Mike. That wasn't Magic Mike. That's because I'm here at the end of this bridge for you guys. But my pants are staying on.
Great. Let's go ahead and let's start with this Power Ranger right over here. Sorry, you're not a Power Ranger. Go ahead.
Did you have any special training for Arrow?
You know what? The thing about Arrow was when they called me in there, the producers, they said to me, listen, we know you're coming off Spartacus and we don't want Crixus. And at first I took that as quite a blow. I was like, whoa, wait up, I've come at Crixus is my mantra. But what they meant by that was Arrow's a very modern series, and everything about Spartacus was very classical. It's like this kid, right? It's like me being a piano player. I'm playing classical music, getting very grandiose. Well, Arrow's like a pop tune, okay? It's very modern, it's very succinct, it's not over-dramatized, it's just sharp, and it's very popular right now. So I had to get used to making that transition of reading the sheet music, so it made sense like that. And, you know, I mean, look, I'll tell you, kid, when I was your age, I was breakdancing. Okay, and you know, I was running around, you know, trying to find things to do physically. You know, I never knew it would lead to the arenas of Rome. I never knew it would lead into the Lucy Lawless's bedroom in the villa. You don't know what that means.
Great question. Let's go over here.
Why don't you just come up here and ask me personally?
Yeah, come on up here. You can borrow my microphone.
Hi to my, that's what we say in New Zealand. Hi to my, come here, come here. Now, what's the question?
So, since you're from New Zealand, do you know how to do the haka? And if you can you do a little for me?
I'm going to teach you. Now, at the beginning of the haka, you go kia mo, which is kia mo, and then you drop down like this. You slap both your legs with both your hands. Kamate, kamate. And you keep going, and then you go kora, kora. So kamate, kamate, kora, kora, okay? Kamate, kamate, kora, kora. And then you go like this, you go. Oh, that's fantastic. What was your name? Everybody give it up for Eliza.